Where are these Forland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
You guys want to rest here?
Guess I misread the landing.
It's on!
How about this? Lunar corruption!
Here I come! Demon Fang!
Go here!
One more! No further!
Is it hot?
Make it rain!
Frozen?
Hammer!
First strike! You're mine!
Lost my focus!
Its armor's too strong! Then I'll
Split it open!
Be my
Make
guest!
it rain!
Jolene! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Must be easy to pick off the bad guys from far off.
It is. I mean, aside from adjusting for movement, wind speed, trajectory...
See? Easy.
Way.
Going in! Now you see what I can do!
Rising
Let the
Warfare!
marksman handle this.
Rising
They got me
Phoenix!
going!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix
Cyclops! Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
It got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
You're mine!
Hold on to your arm.
Make it rain! Everyone hanging in there?
I'd steer clear of that Zoogle if I were you.
Damn. We're that weak, huh?
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
It's a duel of the eyes.
Aim for the weak point!
That's my cue.
Let's keep up
Shut
the
him down!
pressure.
No further!
I'm on it! I'm gone!
Rising Wyvern!
Going in! Its defenses are down!
All mine!
Beat it to
never
dust!
miss.
Dragon Squad!
Aim strike!
Not today!
Just getting started! This one's mine!
Slide!
Hurricane Super! I'm gone!
Colonel Devastation!
Denied!
Swallow Blade!
Hurricane Fight! Here, this one's mine!
First
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and with my thorns.
Shion.
This one's mine. This one's mine. Their arcs were interrupted.
Here I come!
Lunar corruption!
Talon Hurricane! Inferno Punch!
This one's mine. Can't actually can you? This one's mine.
I never miss!
Go in! You picked the wrong part!
Everyone
Save you!
Going in.
I'm on a roll now!
Swallow Blade!
Oh, now you're talking! Get out of this!
Demon Fang!
Take this! Talon Storm!
Going in.
Dust to dust!
It's weakened!
Rising Spell! This ends now! Crumble! Try harder!
Talon Storm!
Lunar corruption!
Take this! Eat dirt!
I'm dropping out of water!
Hurricane
Here I come!
I'm gone!
Inferno
One more!
You're on!
Don't mind if I do!
That freaking does it!
I'm out of ammo!
Inspiration!
You're
I'm
mine!
gone for one more!
I'm ready!
Take this!
Hurricane Strike! Shattering
gone.
to pieces! Attack it! By the power of
You're
now
on!
I'm
Get
in the
through!
corner! I'm
You're
gone!
on!
One
Try
more! I'm on it! Take this!
This one's mine.
Take that!
In a bind?
This one's all mine! Huh? Not today!
I'm just getting started! Yeah! You're on! I'm gone!
My head is spinning just watching
Art
you.
expert coming through! Healing circle!
Shouldn't have messed with me! Hurricane
Dazzle! Now!
I'm
Really?
Take it down!
Leave the charges! Eagle Assault!
Sonic
Hurricane pieces! Attack!
Swallow Blade!
Look sharp!
Launch! Back into the
Blow
fray!
away!
Inferno Punch!
Reload!
Hurricane! I'm gone! Eagle Fly!
Rising Phoenix!
It was nice while it freaking does it!
Rising Rider!
This one's mine.
You're on! The flame inside is yours to be let free!
I can do this all day!
Healing art!
This one's mine.
Here, let me
Swallow
go!
Blade!
I'm ready!
Rising Wyvern! Tear!
Back into the fray!
Take this! Talon Hurricane! Look sharp! One more!
Rising Wyvern!
This one's mine.
Lunar Rondo!
Hurricane! Talon Hurricane! Shattering to pieces! Attack that!
Falling behind!
Looks like this one's mine!
Like hell it is!
Look sharp! Swallow dam! Hurricane!
Dragon Swarm!
That's it! First aid!
Now I can let
I
loose!
can handle it! That freaking does it!
Rising Wyvern! Start up!
Hurricane Blade!
Rising Falcon!
It's one more!
Try this!
Time for one more!
Explosive Ring!
This one's mine.
Gemini Opera!
This one's
That
mine.
freaking does it! Hurricane Strike!
This
Hurricane
one's
Thrust!
mine.
Here I come!
Let you all down.
Soaring Spear!
Don't leave me all alone here. This one's mine.
Resuscitation!
Here goes.
Hurricane Strike!
Take this!
Look sharp.
Take this! Take
Okay,
this! First
here I
strike!
go! You're mine!
Let the marksman handle this!
Inferno Torrent!
Not in your dreams!
Shield and mace!
It's on!
First aid!
Burn!
Look sharp! Take this!
Downfall!
Swallow Blade!
Radiant pierce!
Rising Wyvern!
Nothing gets by me.
The enemy's open.
Try harder!
Hurricane Strike!
And just like that, I'm back in it.
Remember!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Lightning!
Take this!
Strike!
Ugh.
I feel sprightlier than before.
armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
All glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
This is
Let me help!
First aid!
Now or never.
Can't get out of
I'm like bait to them.
An asteroid.
That's like you! Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
ashes to ashes.
Take that!
Crescent
Sonic thrust!
Where are you going?
going in.
Not bad!
That's it. Make it rain.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off.
This one I can handle.
It's go time!
Sonic thrust!
I'm just getting
Demon
started.
Fang!
I'm gone.
Not in your dreams!
Make it rain.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out. Like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
Nice one, Alphin.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
Tell me, Alphin, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Danon master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Danon master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Danon techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then. Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
Right, here goes! Try
When did I get so popular?
Prepare to be sealed!
Are those arms even natural?
Make it way!
Look sharp! Lightning
Tiger
Tiger
Blade!
Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
All finish you
Right
here
there! In an instant! Impact block!
Barely a blip on our radar.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. Let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion, or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
Gotta break through!
Get behind me!
Glacial Spear. Here's the evil.
Take this!
Going in.
Burn it down! Bring it down! Take this!
Your wings won't save you from me.
You're on!
This one's mine.
It got fired!
Now get toasty.
Burn strike!
Right. Next one.
Already on!
Now we're never. First strike! You can't get out of
Make
this!
it rain. Hold on to your...
All yours, Kisara.
Far enough!
Not in your dreams. Ugh.
It was nice while it lasted.
Ugh.
Rising Wyvern!
Listen, I'm all stuck up.
Rising Phoenix! Dragon Shell!
Hurricane
Lightning
Strike!
Thrust!
Radiant Launch!
We managed to pull through.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it and chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsed and exposed, they must have been forced to come out of hiding.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Easter!
They got me flying mine. Where are you going? Tiger Blade!
Rising Wyvern! I'm on it!
Be
careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
Rising Falcon!
Do it! Hurricane Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one.
You're mine!
Already on!
I can't get out of this! See you
Do it!
Blow them away!
How about this?
Ignite!
You're feistier than you
Now
look.
you see what I can do!
Future with
Dramatic, but fair.
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over...
Stop memorizing my move! I'm like bait to them!
Where are you going?
far enough!
Solo
Don't mind
dance!
if I do.
This one's
Turn right out!
Make it work!
Demons descend! Flashing bang!
Dragon shot! Hurricane thrust! Rising
Healing
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Rising Wyvern! Rising Falcon!
Here's the evil. Let the marksman handle this.
This one's mine!
Where are you going?
This time! Rising Falcon! Burn in hell!
Do it! You're feistier than you look.
Can't change the future without getting your hands dirty.
Step back! This one's all law!
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along.
Be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Here's the
Throw
evil.
dance! Shattering Falcon!
He's in. Attack
Be
time.
still! I'm not done! Hurricane
I'm
thrust!
surrounded.
Do
Please
it!
turn the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Now
Right.
I'm in the
No
groove.
time to hold
Far
back.
Wind!
Confiscated.
Devastation! Rising!
Take this,
Make it rain! Law! I'll stop your movement!
and I'll stop your life. And done.
Fear.
Let's
Here's
keep
the
up the
evil.
pace!
Rising Falcon!
Grind it!
Pound it! Grill it!
The perfect burger. I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
Way.
Right here! I got it! Look sharp! One more!
Rising Wyvern!
I'll heal you all!
Rising Falcon!
Healing circle!
You picked the wrong fight!
No! This one's mine!
Appreciate the help. Make it rain!
Hey! Blow them away!
Searing flame!
I'm on it!
Reload!
Now I'm in the groove.
Glacial fire!
Inferno Punch! Rising Wyvern!
Searing flame! Reload!
Mirage! Dragon Swarm!
Flame of fury!
Swallow Dance!
This one's mine!
Hear my call!
Tiger blade!
Ready and Rising Wyvern!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
It'll be a
on to your
breeze.
arts.
Get in,
Hear
get out.
Hear my call!
First strut!
I'll smash you!
Going in!
I'm not done!
Not flame of fury!
In an instant! Impact Claw!
Here I go!
Have you ever considered what? Sit around and wait for them to get me first? Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part!
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegus?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renis Alma, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
No, Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegus may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cislodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell, are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelegion.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the two of them have in common is that they're both Renans.
Okay, you two. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.